Play some Shaheen, 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 Shaheen. So this character does things. That's all I know about him. He has things. He's cool. Holy shit! Why is she so jacked? He has really good pokes. That's about it. Okay. Getting absolutely cooked. Okay. Oh, I messed up the combo. Uh-huh. Oh my lord, so slow. I'm minus 14 there. Oh, there we go. We kicked him. We kicked him again. We surf on him. We keep surfing on him, dude. Yeah. His down forward 2 is safe. 15 frame launcher, safe as fuck. That is safe as well. Like, he just has a whole lot of safe stuff. You have to just play basic ass Tekken with him. Look at that. There we go. Nice. He has every basic tool imaginable. Bang, dude. I wasn't ready for the counter hit, honestly. Oh, let's just knowledge check him. Dude, just block low. I have 5 wins with him. Just doing random pokes. Just doing that. A whole lot of that. I am getting cooked. It's Lydia after all. Okay. I don't know the combo, man. He clearly doesn't know the punishes. Dude, I don't know, man. She's +1 over and over again, and I'm panicking. Let's see if I can get around then. Of course I can't, because he's a loser. You play a stance character, you play Lydia. I play super honest, super down-to-earth, grassroots Shaheen, and of course you don't run it back. Why? Because you're a pussy. That's why you're stuck in bushing. That's why you suck. Stop one and dunning, especially in quick match. Stop one and dunning, and actually try and learn the matchup. Alright, more brown toast Shaheen. Toast with milk Shaheen, huh? More basic ass Shaheen. Super basic ass pokes, yeah. I have a low of my own. Oh, I kept mashing, that's what I got. But honestly, Shaheen is like super cool in a way where he plays pretty standard Tekken. Pretty standard, basic ass Tekken. And I think that's like the best thing about him. Why, if you are a long-time fan of the series, you're gonna love him because of that. He just plays some pretty standard tech. Let's see if we can get a down forward 2. Simple down forward 2. There we go. I don't have no combos. Nice. What? Oh. Oh. Oh my lord. Just getting the hang of the game again. We're getting the hang of it. Oh man. Get the slide on him, dude. Oh, great. That's not good. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Nice. We got a round, dude. We got a round. Oh my god. I don't know the pickup. I know it's like a you pick him up off of that counter hit with, I think it's down 3, but I don't have the muscle memory for it. I don't care. Ah, what the fuck? Oh. What the fuck? Dude, I am a Shaheen main. I'm not trying to hear it, dude. I am a Shaheen main. I have been forged in the fires of Tekken fundamentals. Here. Uh-huh. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. Shaheen feels like a blade, dude. Like, he's super linear, but very advantageous on block, I feel like. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn, dude. Come on, dude. Oh my god. I got baited for that. Whatever. Like, Shaheen is very punishing because he literally has no fucking gimmick. Everything he does is straight up. Everything. Even his unbreakable or, yeah, his guard break gimmick is even gated behind, like, some type of execution. Right? Or not just execution, but it's just, like, it's very obvious. Like, this character is one of the few honest characters in Tekken, I feel like. There's no way. Because he's just playing around his basic-ass strings, basic, really good pokes, good counter hits. Like, look at that. He keeps pressing in between, man. I genuinely don't know what to say about Shaheen to make him seem or feel more interesting, because it's just, he's basic as fuck. He runs basic pressure. He has like one or two moves that you want to keep using over and over again, and that's pretty much it. Very strong Tekken fundamental tools. Like, this down forward 2, amazing. Dude, wondrous, right? Like, it doesn't launch crouching, but that's fine. Because you can just toss it out as a poke, right? And the reward is I launch you. So, you know. Really good whiff punish with that. Right? I'm not doing the combo right. I know the combo, but I'm just like not doing it correctly. Because I'm just focusing the match right now. Dope. Cute. He has a very safe mix. Very safe basic mix. He's heavily minus after every third hit. Super fucking cool moves, as you just saw right there. Like, he's just super cool. It's just that his color palette is super bland. He has a basic as fuck character presentation. He's budget Rashid, basically. Oh my lord, I'm getting launched here. What the fuck was that? All of his heat engagers are super good, by the way. You have to be looking to use heat engagers every single time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, let me adjust my mic. But yeah, every heat engager he has is super dope. And then you do this. That's like the funny part about him. Is like, yeah, it's not a mid-low mix, it's a mid-high mix. Right? And then he can kind of flow a little bit into his sneak stance a lot with his strings. But that requires a little bit of what we call specialization that I don't have. Uh-huh. 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 Are you joking? He crushed my fucking heat smash. What? Where was the hitbox? He clearly punched way past me. Alright, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat, bud. Dude, my fucking internet provider was out for 2 whole days. I swear to God, dude. Fuck them. Fuck them. I can't record. I can't do nothing. You know, because they just said, yeah, fuck you, man. That's so funny. Dude, yeah. Like, Shaheen's fun. Are you joking? Oh my god, you annoying fuck. Let go of me. Okay. Okay. Oh, I tried to rage art, but it came out too slow. Okay. Oh, he's afraid, dude. I was minus as fuck there. He just needed to press a button. He's afraid, dude. So yeah, man, my bitch ass internet provider, dude, they went offline for a whole fucking day. For a whole fucking day, and then the next day, like half the entire day as well. Absolutely insane work, dude. I was so pissed because I'm paying top dollar for garbage service. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. Get that bullshit out of the way. Stop missing in my face, dude. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, he's so basic. I mean, there's really not much for me to say. Like, live commentary with his characters, like, yeah, I'm just playing basic Tekken again. You know that basic Tekken challenge I did with Lars? Just fundamental. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it with a character that is just a little bit more optimized to do it compared to Lars. Lars is not optimized for it. This character is completely optimized for boring, basic, fundamental Tekken, which some people would love. You know, some people absolutely would love this character because of that. Okay. Yeah, like there's no real. I'm not doing anything crazy. There's no cool gimmicks. It's just Shaheen. It's just Shaheen. That's it. That's literally it. I wish I could commentate more. It could be that I'm just tired. But yeah, dude, like the character has a mixture of like sauce, cause his stance cancels are actually kind of saucy. I'm not gonna lie. Like this shit, like people have to do loops in his combos, and I'm not gonna lie, the loops are actually kind of sick. They're kind of sick, right? But I don't know how to do these loops. And I don't feel like learning how to do these loops because I basically have to become a character specialist to do them, right? So it's just like, do I really feel like doing it? No, I don't. He has like slide pressure into guaranteed mix-up. So his slide is like super strong. It's like a very powerful low. Why are you doing heat smash in the neutral like that? Why are you whiffing heat smash like that? That's the whole reason why rage art exists, by the way. When people do stupid shit like that, when they have those horrible habits, just rage art. Just don't deal with the overpowered move. Literally just rage art. Don't think. Shaheen, much like Lars, has like the capacity to go into like infinite fucking lows. Right? He can just loop his lows back and forth. I don't know how to do it, but I know it's possible. I know it's possible. Because he does have a lot of lows. This character has a shit ton of lows. They're not amazing. That's the other thing. They're not amazing because after you get hit with a low, a Shaheen low, you can get stepped. Like Shaheen steps. Or sorry, you can step Shaheen. That's what I meant to say. Okay, keep whiffing in the neutral. You're gonna keep getting punished the same way. Keep whiffing in the neutral. I don't have to think. I just rage art. You just gotta hit him with that bullshit. Going on, dude. Fucking surf on his ass. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just pressing buttons, dude. Peak Shaheen gameplay right here. Oh my god, I fucking hate Heihachi, man. After playing Kazuya, Heihachi is the easiest Mishima to play. Hands down. Bar none. Easiest fucking Mishima to play. Ho 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 ho. You're dead. Dude, we're so good at the game. We're so goddamn good. We're so goddamn good. Ooh. Just right over my head. Oh my god, dude. Hit him with that fucking lightning blade, brother. No? Uh-huh. Of course, I whiff. Oh, I'm dead. Or I'm in the air. I might be fine. No, it counts as a counter. Shit. I might be cooked. Oof. No, yeah, I was in the air, so it didn't go for the full damage. Oh, I keep falling for the same evasive fucking while standing mix, dude. Am I a shitter? Chances are that I am. Like, it's rough. Like, I get why people feel the way that they do when they... Like, their mains, the people who main Shaheen, unless they're, like, hyper-competitive players and they absolutely just love the character, like, they can't stand Tekken 8. I get it. I get it. This character doesn't have any type of bullshit gimmick. Oh, my God. Holy range, dude. Yeah, dude, like, trust me, I get it, man. I can see the vision as to why you're so mad at this character. Holy fuck. He's fun, though. He is saucy, man. Like, he has some super satisfying moves. So, Shaheen is a fun character because he's basic. He's not fun because he's overwhelming you with offense. He's not fun because he is Tekken 8-isms, Tekken 8 brain rot to the extreme. He is just pure fundamental Tekken, right? He just plays very fundamental Tekken. He has every standard poke that you'd ever want. He has solid counter hit tools, safe mids, powerful mids too, and just clean pressure with some decent low pokes, decent plus on block moves. Nothing is out of the ordinary. Nothing jumps out at you as in like, damn, this is OP, right? Nothing about him feels unfair when I'm piloting him, right? And when I'm now playing against him, same thing. Nothing feels too crazy. Like the pilot has to work really hard to implement Shaheen's pressure and his poking, and he has to work very hard to try and shut me down. Nothing about him feels unfair. His pressure is plus on block, but it's not oppressive. It's not oppressive whatsoever. He is +4 at most, and you can step that. More often than not, you can step that to the right and kind of shut down a lot of his offensive pressure or a lot of his fake, mindless pressure. And there's also the fact that you can just challenge him as well, right? You can always go for the risk of challenging him with an armored move or going for your own fast counter hit. A lot of his stances aren't really even that overwhelming. Like, he can enforce stance offense on hit and on block, but it's not, again, not that overwhelming. Very easy counterplay. He is steppable. You can duck a lot. You can safely duck a lot of his stuff. You know, there's no real massive, like, oh my god, like, end of world threat. If anything, at the wall, that is the only time that threat ever becomes a thing, right? That all of his mids launch you, basically, because they can wall splat, or at least his relevant mids wall splat. But other than that, like, dude, even then the damage is not even crazy. And honestly, I think that's the key to balancing in Tekken 8 and how every character in Tekken 8 should, in a way, be balanced, right? He has strengths, but the strengths are controlled, right? They're controlled strength. Every knowledge check has a very definitive, intuitive counterplay. Every strong string has a flaw. There can be either triple highs, minus on block mids, interruptible stance pressure, very, very linear slow moves that can either be interrupted or sidestepped very easily.
right? You're never locked into anything, right? It's always a what if, right? And that gives the Shaheen player time to also, for himself, to add movement into his offense, movement into his game. So he has to be more creative with what he's trying to do, right? He can't just mindlessly keep pressing the same thing over and over again, right? He has to add movement into that offense. He has to add ducking and add different types of full crouch pressure into his offense. And he has to fully utilize every option that he has with the plus frames that he has available to him. Unironically, that is very rare in Tekken 8. That is rare. That is very rare in Tekken 8. Hopefully in Season 3, back to basics, back to fundamentals. Hopefully that is going to be the norm and the basis as to where we kind of balance the game. The real difference with Shaheen is neutral control. That is, I think, what sets him apart from each and every other character in the game. And is that his spacing and every move that he has available to him gives him excellent spacing and control over just space, basically. Yeah, just want to keep saying space. His pokes are very efficient. He has very good pokes. A lot of his pokes are, like I said, they're safe or they're plus on block, with either being +1, they're neutral, or +2, maybe +4. Again, +4 at the very most, but his +4 comes out of, I believe, a 25 plus frame move. It's very slow, right? So, yeah. And he tries to win as many small interactions as much as possible. He's constantly trying to win those small interactions. He's trying to play small Tekken more than most characters. And he isn't really carrying you. The only way Shaheen can carry you in this game is solely on the fact that his character design is fucking boring. One of the more unpopular characters, like people don't play him because he is playing a basic fundamental game, right? People don't play him because he tries to just play core fundamental Tekken, just basic vanilla Tekken, and people don't like that, right? And if you want to do some of the saucier stuff with him, you actually have to know the character, you have to understand the character, you have to lab the character, you have to get good with the character to actually do a lot of the more saucier setups, heavier or bigger combo damage, and a lot of the more cooler stuff with Shaheen. But it requires commitment and overall knowledge of both the game and the character-specific matchups, right? And after that, you still have to space properly. You still have to properly condition your opponent. You still have to go for the proper punishment, right? You still have to be clean. You have to be clean to play him at his best, right? Even his gimmick is honest. His heat mode is honest, right? Al Ghul, right? The big charge move, right? The big like, I don't know how a charge character in Tekken works, but it fucking works. Like, yeah, it's a guard break. Yeah, it's pretty strong when it hits, right? On hit, on block, or, you know, when heat is activated. Like, it is a very powerful move, but it's very linear. It was surprisingly linear. I'm surprised at how much that move gets stepped, right? It's a high, so you can duck it, right? And then you can launch him afterwards. It's telegraphed as hell, because if you're paying attention to it, you're going to know when he's going to do, or when he's going to go for the Al Ghul. He's either sidestepping to the right or into the foreground. He's sidestepping downwards, right? He's committing to a sidewalk. So an Al Ghul is probably going to come because he's charging it up. He's crouching in your face, so you're either going to get hit with a slide, a mid, or the Al Ghul. Or, I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. I don't care. Or off of a heat dash, he can be charging the move as he's, you know, in the cutscene of the heat dash, right? So you know Al Ghul is going to come your way. So there's a lot of ways that you know that you are going to get hit with this very strong fuck off move, right? It is very telegraphed, especially, again, if you specialize in the character and you know all the gimmicks, it is extremely telegraphed, right? So his 50-50 isn't oppressive, it's earned, right? And this is the character design that moving forward is going to be best, or it's going to do good for the game, is the healthiest for the game. And then there's execution, right? You have your basic combos, right? Where he's pretty much hitting around 65 to 70 damage pretty easily, right? Like his combos aren't that hard. His intermediate and his easy combos are not that hard. He can get some pretty okay damage. But if you want to optimize Shaheen to hit 80 damage, 83, 85 damage, if you actually want to hit those numbers where you get to the wall and then you can actually apply a lot of Shaheen's wall pressure, because every character in this game at the wall is very strong, you're gonna have to do sneak stance cancels, right, into while standing 3, and then you have to loop it, right? You have to loop while standing 3 into sneak stance, back into while standing 3 into sneak, and then you do your regular route. And those cancels aren't easy. They genuinely, they're kind of tricky. They're kind of tricky. I'm playing on keyboard and I can't get them, right? It's not a natural motion for my fingers. It's very counterintuitive for me, right? Because I like wave dashing and I like doing all that other stupid bullshit, right? I like moving forward a lot. I'm again, brain dead Lars, man. And it's not beginner execution, man. He forces you to build those mechanics. He forces you to build that muscle memory and that dexterity in your hands, right? He forces you to clean up your inputs, right? He is, again, enforcing actual growth and for you to actually learn how to play the game right. And doing those things is what makes him so gratifying to play. And I think a general cold take, I think this is a cold take, is that Shaheen is underrated. I don't think this is a hot take at all. He's just a super underrated character that I think more people should play. They should at the very least try and just, get to understand the character, because I feel like there's a lot to learn, even if you don't main him. Even if you play a completely different character from him, he is still playing basic fundamental Tekken. To play Shaheen correctly, you have to play just the game in its most basic fundamental form. Shaheen is playing around a balance of all three, right? He wants you to control the neutrals, to control space with his very powerful mids. And he also his very powerful mids and very powerful spacing. And he also wants you to be aggressive. He wants you to go for pokes, for evasive maneuvers, right? He wants you to press, right? But press at the right time to get the right reward for it, right? To condition your opponent, to go for counter hits, get your opponent's timing, right? And then he also wants you to learn how to properly execute combos, right? He wants you to have proper mechanical execution in your combos. He feels like what a powerful top-tier character in this game should feel like, right? Whenever you were to tell me what a top 5, top 3 character in Tekken 8, how should they feel like, how should they play, what should they have, I feel like Shaheen should be the standard for that, right? Because he feels very strong. In any other fighting game, he feels very strong. But in this game, he gets blown out of the water because, of course, he has to contend with the likes of fucking, who is it? Alyssa, right? Alyssa, Brian, who's the other OP one? Anna. He has to contend with Anna, right? He has to contend with fucking, who else is really strong? I haven't been paying much attention. Who else is super fucking strong? Hwoarang, Lars, whoever else you guys want to say is super overpowered. Like, he has to contend with characters like that. And he kind of, he ends up feeling underwhelming. And I think Shaheen is, with the cast currently, he is among the middle to bottom middle tier, right? He's not overwhelming at all. In fact, he's underwhelming compared to the cast. And the character is strong still. Is strong but fair. That's what I like to say about Shaheen. Like, he feels strong when you play against him, against a Shaheen that knows what they're doing, but it's fair. And he teaches you the very core fundamentals of the game, right? And if you are just someone who enjoys Tekken, who just likes to play Tekken, who is a fan of the series, I definitely think you should give Shaheen a shot and try him out. Just main him for like 2 or 3 weeks, right? Maybe for like a month. See how you feel afterwards. See how much you improve with your main afterwards, right? Because he exposes how you kind of rely on the autopilot knowledge checks of your character, and you don't actually use the fundamental tools or basic buttons that every character has. He doesn't really allow for you to overwhelm or to flowchart your opponent or flowchart your way out to win the match, right? You have to win the neutral. You have to win basic Tekken. And I think that's why he is valuable. He teaches you that very important lesson for you to grow and learn. If you're a big fan of Tekken, I feel like Shaheen is one of those characters that you should definitely give a shot and try him out, right? At least give him like the good old college try. Like I said, give it like a month, right? A month of maining Shaheen, and just see what you can learn from him.